Shortly after ATA last year, where we talked about AI, I had an interview with CEO Magazine that got the headline right. Why AI is set to become an important healthcare tool, not a threat. I think that conversation is changing some, but a year ago, a lot of people were wringing their hands about the threat of AI. It's still a conversation, but I think we all know we're moving in the right direction. The key is, what is it that we actually do so that this ends up driving value at scale against the things we care about? So that's what we're going to be talking about. So the word of the day is unrest. Unrest, a state of dissatisfaction, disturbance, and agitation in a group of people. Is anyone here feeling any sense of unrest for what's happening in healthcare today? If you're a provider, if you're a leader, thank you for raising your hand. Maybe I should put you up here on stage. A lot of things are happening within the industry. I know the consumers and others who are out there are also having this sense of unrest of where we're going and how to make it better. We have a lot of room to grow when it comes to making things better. We've all seen the story. We spend more than any country per capita than anyone on the planet, and yet our stats on performance are at the bottom of the barrel. How do we change that? How does AI become part of that to be better? We have a lot of challenges. We often talk politely about things like the workforce crisis and burnout. Let's call it what it is. The industry that's there with a healing mission is causing harm to those of you in short supply who are there to take care of the rest of us. We have to do something to fix that. AI has the possibilities of helping. You went to medical school, and many of you feel like we're turning you into data entry clerks. The data shows that many physicians spend more time doing administrivia than they do seeing patients, same with nurses. If you're an executive running one of these big healthcare organizations, you get AI is here to stay, and you're trying to wrestle with that. What new skills do you need to drive an AI-driven organization? How do you keep the boat afloat with how things are now and still invest time and money in planning for the future that will be more AI-driven? If you're a nurse, if you're pretty much any knowledge worker, you're hearing about AI and how it's going to impact healthcare, and you're probably driving home at night wondering, what does this mean to me? Nurses are among the most affected when it comes to the future of work and AI. It's interesting to me where I see it as a great opportunity for nurses to take control in driving change to be better. And yet 2 weeks ago in California, nurses from throughout the state gathered to picket Kaiser for their use of AI. And if we could break into little work groups, it would be fascinating to have that discussion, because is AI a bad thing for nurses, or is it just we're not doing the right things to have them at the table feeling confident about where it's going? If you're a consumer, how can I leverage the intelligent health revolution to gain better control about the things I care about? It's interesting to me how many times I've been asked the question of, are consumers ready for intelligent health? And I think we need to turn that question around. I think they've been ready, particularly some of the generations like millennials and Gen Zers. The issue is when it comes to telehealth and virtual care, what are we doing to accelerate the use of AI and smart solutions to meet their needs?